Hey guys, welcome to another video. It's been a while since I last posted another video, so I figured I might as well give you an update. A few things have happened since the last video. GS now has doors back on it. But yeah. Got all the door jambs painted and they look pretty good. They're a bit dirty at the moment because been sanding the rest of the car, but they came out pretty good. Still plenty of work on the rest of the car to do. Since the last video, I think the whole car didn't even have primer on it, so that has been a fair bit of work. So yeah, at the moment it's just been still prepping the car for paint. Yes, as you can see, just been sanding the whole outside of the car, which is taking some time. The bonnet, as you can see, I brought it back down to metal. Reason for that was because all the paint on it, there was like a rail can job that was done on top of it. It was like color matched, and every time I'd sand it, it would just clog the sandpaper up. It was taking ages and wouldn't sand evenly with the rest of the paint. So I was just like, oh, might as well just get a whole jar of paint stripper and just poured it all over it. Made it a whole lot quicker. And so now there's just all sorts of just shit everywhere. And it's gotten all of this really dirty. But they'll be able to clean out fine, so I'm not too worried. So yeah, there's been a bit of work on that. Finally got that bonnet done, which is great. It took so long to do. So it's nice to have that out of the way. The rest of the kit should be arriving, hoping next week, which would be really good because I've been wanting to get that for 7 months now. So hopefully it'll arrive soon. But before then, I want to try and get the whole car painted with primer, just because I don't have enough room to be able to do the whole kit and the car itself. So I'll end up doing the car itself and maybe the front bumper, and then side skirts, rear bumper, and spoiler afterwards. Yeah, so like rear bumper, the spoiler, and side skirts. I'll end up doing those afterwards, just because like I don't really have enough room to be able to do all of it at once. I really need to give this whole floor another clean again because it's filthy, and then you got a pile of rubbish here and just shit everywhere. But getting progress. Headlights, I'm going to end up sanding those down as well, and then when I put the clear coat on, once I've added color, I'll spray these with clear coat as well. I'm hoping that they don't react and crack them, but if they do, then I'll just buy new lenses. But hopefully that doesn't happen. So where am I up to now? So now I need to sand the passenger side doors because I haven't touched those yet. And that should be the last things on the car itself that need to be done. Then it's just little small pieces that go next to the side skirts, like this. I think sits like just here, but I think maybe from the other side. Oh yeah, just there. So I need to sand those down. so that I can get those painted at the same time. I'm not sure if the side skirts will actually replace those or not, but I'd rather just get it painted just in case. I mean, alternatively, I can just wait till wait till the kit arrives and then find out then, but not too worried. Other things I need to do is the front bumper. It needs a bit more work. I had it sitting on the car for a while, and then I kept looking at it and it just looked a little bit too wrong. I'm fine with it not being perfect. I don't want it to be perfect because then I'd be scared of breaking it. But it just looked a little bit off, so I need to fix that up. So if you look at it, the angle here doesn't quite match up with this one. Like this one tapers out a lot more, whereas this is just a bit more sharp. And so I want to get those to match a bit more, since it's going to be like the main thing that you see from the front. I also want to try and probably fill these holes in. And then I need to find a way to be able to mount my license plate. But that's not too much of a worry. And then the rest of the bumper just needs good clean and prep, and preferably not have bits of fiberglass coming out. The rest of it's not too bad. Just requires more and more work. And then the other thing I still need to do is I need to mount my new mirrors. So I have the mirrors here, like they're kind of like gunner doors with indicators in them. The issue is that they're not made for this car, so they don't line up properly. And so I'm trying to make my own sort of template for a bracket, but we'll see how that goes. I may end up just not bothering about them or getting actual ones that fit properly, but we'll see. So I might end up selling those or just keeping them for another car if I get to it. So the other things I need to do is all the black bits here. I need to repaint those just because like some of them are getting a bit scratched up and it'll look a bit off if this is like kind of old paint, but then this would be all new. And so I figured I probably should order some paint and get these all prepped up, but I might do that a bit later. I probably should get some more door seals, well, just for this door at least, since it's peeling all the way back and then you can see the paint in through there. And also I want to try and paint the windscreen wipers because like that looks pretty bad. I also need to get some clear indicator lights. It's there's a lot of work that needs to be done still, but progress. Still waiting on parts as always, and financial issues with trying to be able to buy more parts, as every person that modifies cars knows. Alright, so I'm going to get into that bumper now. Okay, so I'm yet to finish cleaning it up, but I because it's still covered in all sorts of gunk, but you can see it's looks much better now. It's a bit more even. It's still not quite even. Like this realistically should be a little bit higher, but in order for me to be able to make it higher, I'd have to take the whole section off again and then redo the whole thing, and so I'm not willing to put in that much effort to try and make it all match. So I'll end up finishing that off later on off camera. That's pretty much the rundown of where I'm at the moment. In the next video will probably be when I've got primer on the whole car. So that should be pretty good. I'm hoping to have that done the next week or so, but we'll see. All depends on how everything comes along, and hopefully I can get the body kit arrive in the next week. I will show mocking that up and then trimming it all so it fits properly, and drilling the holes for the boot for the spoiler. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.